Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Vinyl Talk with Tavis, and I'm Tavis. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day. I'm having a great day, especially when I go to my mailbox, or at least I get a phone alert that lets me know that something has arrived for me that is vinyl related. You know what I'm saying? So, remember a couple videos back, if not the last video, I was talking about a wonderful lady by the name of Tramaine Hawkins. And I've been on this gospel kick for the past month. I've been wanting to reclaim all of the great gospel music vinyl that I had gotten when I was a boy. And later on, I got it back. But I've since sold a lot of it. And but now I'm trying to reclaim it. So the last time I spoke with you, I talked about these two albums. And I want to apologize for the lighting. What's that song? Blinded by the light, stuck up like a deuce, know the moodle in the night. I don't know the lyrics, but I feel like I'm blinded by all this light. So please forgive me. But anyway, I was talking about Tramaine Hawkins. Okay? She was the wife of Walter Hawkins back in the 70s and the mid 80s. They got a divorce, and it was, I want to say the word tumultuous. It was a lot of situations going on that I don't know all the details, and I'm glad I don't know. I'm glad. But anyway, she kept in great contact with him, and they still made great music together. But her first album that she ever did as a solo artist was simply called Tramaine, and it came in today, and I got it from Discogs. And I am completely, as always, excited. And it is sealed. And here it is. I know you can't see me for nothing. This light is awful, y'all. I'll have to do something in CapCut. We'll see what happens. But this is it. Oh, my God. And here's the back. Now, I must tell you, I never will forget. When I first bought this back in the early 80s, maybe this came out in 79. When I got it in like 80 or 81, I was very religious. We went to the sanctified churches, and, the Holy Ghost came down, and women couldn't wear makeup, and they had to wear dresses below their knees, and it was just a different time. So when I saw this record, and the first thing I noticed were her nails. And I was like, if she's singing gospel music, why are her nails so worldly? Because I'm used to seeing like Patti LaBelle with long nails, and you know how religious people can be. So that's how I was. But I've since completely changed, and I think she was just styling. She was styling. And this album from 1979 was another life-changing record for me, everybody, if you only knew. The first time I heard a song from this album was on, give me a second here. I think I have it here. Oh, yes. I think it's on here. Let me see if it's true. Oh, yes. Back in the day, on Black Entertainment Television, back in the 80s, this album was a commercial, a 2-record set called No Ways Tired. And one of the songs on here is called Highway by Tramaine Hawkins. I don't know if you can see that. That was my favorite song on the album. So then to eventually find the album with the song on it with more songs, I was too elated to buy it. I don't know how I bought it. I think I probably stole some money from my dad's wallet. And God, may rest his soul, he probably still don't know that I took probably $10 or $12 out of his wallet. No, I think I cut the yard and he gave me some money for it. And then I went and bought it. Anyway, here it is. And I'm going to unbox it for you. And it's on Light Records, which was a very popular record company for black gospel singers back in the day. In the 70s, Andre Crouch was on Light Records. The Winans were on Light Records. The Hawkins family were on Light Records. In fact, I think it was Andre Crouch who really helped the Winans to become a part of Light Records. Their earlier music, like, the question is, will I ever leave you? The answer is no, 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 no. No, 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 no. That was on Light Records. But this is Tramaine. Here is the inner sleeve with a picture of her mother. In fact, if I can read this, her name, Tramaine's maiden name is Davis, Tramaine Davis. I dedicate this album to you, Mama, for your love and support. Thanks for believing in me and being the best mama anyone could have. I love you, Mama, Tramaine. I just think that is glorious. And then on the back, there are pictures of them working in the studio. You have Lynette Hawkins Stevens, who to me is just a legend in the Hawkins family. Her voice is just so wonderful. And you see Daryl Coley, a young Daryl Coley. You see Rita Davis, James Edmond, Edwin Hawkins. You see Joel Smith. If you're into gospel, you know what I'm talking about. You see Phoebe Hawkins and Daniel Hawkins. Phoebe is a background singer and a singer in her own right. Daniel Hawkins, he's an awesome organist. He plays that organ. And then, of course, here is Tramaine, Walter, her husband at the time. I guess they're just thinking about the music or listening to what they've recorded, not realizing what greatness would happen. Here comes the vinyl on Light Records. Tramaine Hawkins, simply called Tramaine, from 1979. That's side 2. Side 1 has the first song, Look at Me, I have been set free. All my sins are washed away. My nights turn to day, all because Christ has set me free. And in all honesty, the music, I said earlier, it hinges on contemporary gospel. And the most gospel-esque song on here is Highway. And I'm going to show you a video of me playing the song, because I don't think I'll get demonetized, if that's the correct word, for playing it myself. But that piano playing, who plays that song? Oh, we're talking about Highway. Edwin Hawkins plays the piano. Background, yeah. Edwin Hawkins plays the piano. Daniel Hawkins plays the organ. The background vocals are Shirlene Hall, Edwin Hawkins, and Lynette Hawkins Stevens. And you can hear them. Oh, you can hear them. And then another great song on here is called Holy One. And I put a video of that song on TikTok, and there's an ending that is a vamp, and it's just so gorgeous and just lush, and you can hear the reverb of the background vocals. And you hear a young Daryl Coley singing faintly in the background, giving her some great ad-libs. No one knew it was Daryl Coley. A lot of people didn't know. Let me put it to you like that. And I received so much feedback, like, thank you for letting me know that it was Daryl Coley doing those extra ad-libs when Tramaine wasn't singing, because he was very active with the Hawkins family back in the day. So this is an unboxing, and I'm going to go ahead and take the plastic off because the guy gave me a wonderful little plastic sleeve here. But look at that. I was actually in love with this woman. I would just gaze at this picture for hours. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's okay. Oh, see that little mishap there? As long as the record plays good. Tramaine's debut album from 1979. She was singing with the Hawkins family. She sang with them on Oh Happy Day. She sang with them on all the earlier stuff, but then she branched off and did her own thing along with their help, and I tell you, it was phenomenal. Tramaine, if you are watching, I know you're still alive, my love, but if you're watching, I adore you. She's now called Lady Tramaine. Lady Tramaine. I also want to take some time and say or give my condolences to the wonderful lady by the name of Mosie Burks. They affectionately called her Mama Mosie Burks. She was a member of the Mississippi Mass Choir, and she was a great soloist. And she had been singing all of her life, but when she joined the Mississippi Mass Choir and sang those good old-fashioned traditional gospel songs, she blew the house away. And there's video footage, and later on in life, she developed dementia, and she passed away today, I believe. If not today, sometime in July, because it was just mentioned on Instagram. And I just want to give condolences to the family. And there's a great news report about her life 2 years before her passing, in which she talks about, as much as she could, about how she was a part of the choir. She talks about how she loved to sing when she was a child, and how she just had that fire within her to always want to sing. And being a part of the Mississippi Mass Choir was just that next level. And people just loved her so much that they called her Mama Mosie Burks. And she passed away from dementia, which is a very, very hard disease to deal with, especially if you're the caretaker, let alone the person who has it. But I want to give my condolences again to the family. Her great solos in those songs will always be church, because that's what she was all about. Singing church, that good traditional music. Well, again, everyone, thank you for being a part and watching, if you're still watching. And as always, with music and with great, great, great music and bad lighting. Be inspired and stay inspired.